Well, Lee Harder, T&D with you here today from the newsroom. Some headlines on Friday. Certainly not in the good news category. Our top story today is the shooting death of a 34-year-old father who was shot to death actually in the presence of his wife and two kids. A 17-year-old from Branchville has been charged in this, and as an accomplice, an unnamed 13-year-old is also charged. Just a terrible, terrible occurrence. Okay, on the good news side of things, South Carolina State has dedicated and reopened Camp Harry Daniels in Ellery, which now includes the 1890 Research and Extension Center, and will be quite a showpiece for students and faculty and just the entire university and community. Okay, you also, just of a note, Claflin University is planning, it's going to be a public meeting via Zoom on June the 23rd at 6 p.m. We have online with a story about it, how to access that Zoom conference. What they're looking for is input on the plans to build a student center. And they are seeking some grant money to work in that regard. Okay, over in sports. Oh, by the way, too, let me mention, too, that interesting today, too, you can read about the history of Camp Harry Daniels also. I urge you to take a look at that. That's a great companion piece to the story about the reopening of it. In sports, real quick, Dustin Johnson really doing quite well at the Palmetto Championship in Jasper County. Good to see him back playing that well again right before the U.S. Open. We'll see how the weekend plays out. And today we did take a look also over in the sports at the University of South Carolina's baseball recruiting class in 2021 and what the prospects for that team are in the coming year. Okay, hope you really have a good weekend. Be safe.